Hey up, Hanfu, and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Let's get started, shall we? So, let's speed things up and see what happens. Now, I'm still... that's right, I can't middle click in this one. We still need to work out what we're going to do about Ed's unfortunate Luciferium addiction. My hope, at least, is that we can get him... produce our own. I don't think we can from what I've seen, but I will still try to push towards drugs, otherwise we'll have to buy some, which is actually very expensive, and I've yet to see a proper trader who sells it, but we'll see what we can do. But first things first, we need to patch up our wall, which is not sandstone, but not limestone, but marble. There we go. We've got the marble there, and we'll also get a wooden door. One of these days we'll get auto doors. This is what we're researching currently, and Phil is blasting through it. Actually, I could probably save my materials, but anyhow, we'll just let that be for the time being. Now, anything else we need to replace? Well, we need to replace this wall. Do we have the... because I want to use marble for it. We have 163 blocks. Well, I think we can actually mine out this area. We do run a risk of heat-related issues. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll just, like I said, break down these, and I mean, when I'm saying heat-related issues, as in we actually lose the how cool it is. It is managing to keep at -4, which is really nice to see. And the research is done. There we are. Let's get something else underway then. So when I look at the list, the first thing that pops out to me is probably the multi-analyzer, if anything. Or the geothermal power. One of those two. We'll go for multi-analyzer, just because I know we'll need it, and it's just something which will take its time. And what are people doing? They're creating bricks, and you're creating art. See, we are blasting through the artwork, but unfortunately it is on a little bit of a high. Let's see. Still, yep, everything's enhanced. Made a pact with the devil. If Ed dies, well, it's not the end of the world, I guess. No, I really do want to try and keep everyone. I'm not going to let him die if I can. But we need to make a lot more money, because at 582 we could probably only buy a couple, which isn't enough. And yep, there we are. I was waiting for someone to come and chop down the wall, so let's replace this with marble as fast as possible. Go to the last one, excellent. And Jabir, I will just get you to work on the wall first thing. The sooner we get it up, the better off we'll be. Yeah, that's one. Oops, don't keep on working on it. And I grab rain for the you can't construct. That is fair enough. I do wish that you could specify a difference, so you know, people who can construct but have poor skills can only construct items which don't have a quality qualifier. So for example, a chair has a qualifier such as poor, whereas a wall doesn't. I am just making this up. This was, yeah, this is construction. Cannot assign construction. And construction is also for chairs. Let's go to the work schedule. Construction, whereabouts are you? Build roof, smooth floors, build frames, build blueprints. Yeah. Build construct frames would indicate chairs and stuff. So I wish you could do a differentiation there. That means I could get people who, while are not configured to do construction which doesn't require beauty. Yep, and keep on working on this one. We'll get someone to haul this one out the way as well. Build the wall, and that should be able to drop the temperature back down. Yep, it is dropping, well, I'm going to say relatively fast. It does have like 4 coolers in this one room, so... and yeah, that fixes up that room quite nicely. I will, I guess, in the future. I don't know if I will expand right to these walls. I do want to keep them relatively thick. I think it is a definite discouragement from people, with people trying to break in, but we still need a double thick in a lot of places. Oops, I meant to click and see where they are. Okay, they're just there. Let's grab Jabir and see what we can trade with these guys during the night. I think I have woken him up. Your rest? No, your rest was fine. Might get a little hard. It might be a bit harder during the end of the day, but you'll deal with it. But can we find some Luciferium? We can only sell some. That's not good. Okay, let's take a look at everything else then. Well, we could sell wild huskies. Huh? Wait a second, I'm just gonna pause a second. Animals. Oh, we have pups. I must have been blind. When did that happen? Well, I don't care. That's actually really cool. We're gonna train them and put them onto Bertha, since Bertha cannot fight, and yep. Well, I wasn't aware about that, but no, sorry. Jabert, you actually have to keep on talking to this guy, because we're not finished. Oh, that explains where those animals have come from. Now, we have some meat. Well, guess we could buy some. It is a little expensive. Quote unquote a little expensive, and it says it's cheap. Okay, well, Yorkshire Terrier meat. Okay, well, let's just ignore that for the time being. Components, we have 9. We could always do with a few more. It is expensive, and no price, so I'll buy all 7. We need those components, but we need to sell a few items. Not producing enough. What's that? Medicine. So also a lighter colour. Wondering if that indicates it's just cheap. Torskin jacket. Well, let's at least sell the clothing. It's not much, but it is something, I guess. Kevlar helmet, that's all buying. What can we sell that we want to sell? I was very sure we sold the rest of this wake up. Yeah. You want to sell the rest of the wake up? Are we getting a good price? No, it's very cheap. A lot of things are very cheap, but we'll take what we've got. We'll take what we can get. Anything which isn't above 50, I think I might sell in terms of the leather. Just for a little bit of extra cash. So $1.50 and we get 63. Yep. It's daylight robbery. It's very tempting to attack them, but I'd rather keep the relations relatively good for the time being. That it's turning out well, and we do rely on traders currently. How's the money? It's positive 138. That's not bad, I think. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. That looks good. And we'll get Jabert to carry the money inside, because I think that's the most important thing. The components will be useful when we... Can't middle click and move. The components will be useful when we build the drugs table, which actually I think I'll do now. Let's see, start production, and where are you? Drug lab. Turn it around, and yeah, I guess we can place... No, we want to put the multi-analyzer there. I think the multi-analyzer is 3x3 though. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll just put this somewhere else for the time being then. Maybe just there. That's... No, I don't like that now. No. Need to make my mind up. How about... Yeah, that looks fine. And then we'll cancel this one here and someone get around to building it. Jabert's got food poisoning, of course. You have Jabert. Everyone's got food poisoning. Huzzah! Seems like the order of the day. Today I want food poisoning. Tomorrow I want my leg to be missing. The next day I'd like a bionic leg. These colonists. What was I doing? I was looking for a chair. Dining chair. And we have the drug table up and ready. So add a bill. What can we make? We can make flake and yayo. Well, let's see. I don't know if we can find out what each one does. I could always look on the Wikipedia if I was that way if I was interested in that, but what am I doing? I just clicked on that twice. I meant to click that one and then flake. Yeah, so you can't make luciferium. Right. I really need to find a trader now. This is going to be expensive, however it turns out, but this requires psychoid leaves. We didn't actually set any up. Let's say we'll keep 10 flake and also 10 yayo around. Yep, that looks fine. And I think anyone can make it. Allow rotten. I don't think that's actually an issue, but we do need to get the psychoid leaves up. So, with that said, let's get a zone set up for it. So we'll do stockpile, no, growing zone. And we want to put it, I guess we can put it next to our other leaves. It's a 4, yep, that's the same size. Do that and set this one not to potatoes, but to, whereabouts are you? Pause the game for a second. Man, I wish I could see with my eyes right now. Well, I can see with my eyes, they're just blurry. Psychoid leaves, plants. Smoked leaf. Oops, don't want to do that. I wanted to click on it. Yeah, because that's all I can really do. There we go. Someone should get around to planting. How about this, Tashi? You're already doing that. Excellent. What are you doing now? You're harvesting rice. No. Plant. Plant. And be of an eclipse. I'm going to make the assumption that a raid is coming. Minor break risk. Yeah, that's fair enough. Rain. Very sure we've set people up for smoking weed anyhow, so we'll be fine there. What else can we do? Well, let's take a look at our bricks, and I think it might be worth double walling some areas. Yep, okay, yeah, you've said that before. So let's go into our structure. Choose not marble, but sandstone by the looks of it. Seems to be our most popular block. And yeah, I'll pull it around the outside, right down to this area. That's actually the next thing we should be researching, a moisture pump, so we can fix that issue, because that's a bit of a, well, bit of a danger if you ask me. And place another block there. I want to place a door or something just so people don't go wandering in, and we also need to all of this bottom area as well. It's very tempting to expand it though. Very tempting. But no, I will hold off for the time being, so let's... It's a lot of blocks, that probably will use all our blocks doing this, but yeah, that'll be fine. Oops, cancel that, I don't want to put it in the corner. It's a lot of work for people to get done, but I think we can handle it. I'm very sure we can. Double check our animals, making sure they're outside, or they can... Okay, no, they're all stuck to animal area 1. Not quite what I want. I want the 2 animals that can haul to be allowed, be unrestricted. That means they can walk anywhere and carry in items, well, naturally from anywhere, just like I said. Yep, you're building the walls. Excellent. We'll have to get the moisture pump out soon. See, multi-analyzer. Okay, it is stuck because it wasn't researching, that's fair enough. This area is, yep, that area is mostly planted now. It's tempting to make a bigger crop, but I think, yeah, I would definitely hold off from it. So I don't think that's what's going to make us the money. How's the statue going? Did you just pick up the statue? Okay, it's 371 work, and that is for a large sculpture. So that's not too bad. That is work ed. Worker ed. Just double check details. Nope. So that was a medium-sized one. Okay. Should be interesting to see what happens. And another thing we can do is, assuming that herbal medicine counts as a medicine, we should be able to build a hospital bed. It doesn't. So do you need... You actually need better medicine. Oh. Well, I'll place a bed in there and they can at least haul the steel there. And when we get some proper medicine, so I guess I'll have to buy it. Are the traders still here? They aren't. That's a shame. But no, so when the traders come next round, or even orbital traders... Oh, excuse me. Ooh. We'll be able to buy some proper medicine for the bed. At least we have them. Then we'll have one proper hospital bed set up. Yeah, that should be good. Double check, do we need any other bedrooms? These bedrooms do need a bed. Since this one actually has a door now, it should be fine. And I guess we'll balance it the same as these. So that's to be 3 prisoner rooms then. Assuming no one's sleeping in this bed. Nope, Rain's sleeping in that bed. We're going to have to shift you one of these days to actually inside. And we have a party. It's not too bad. All those items out. And that's the end of the clips, and we survived. How's our power going? That's what, a third left roughly? So that's not too bad. And there's a raid. Okay, Mechanoid Hive. Ooh. Right. What are we going to do? Well, you guys are attacking immediately. You are going to come up this side. So, we do have power again. Someone will have to flip, oops, not the power cable, but they need to flip the switch. So we'll get someone to toggle it. We should be safe there. What next? Well... I'll let people be just for a second longer. Party is finished. Yep, also restrict all animals to the inside. That's people. People aren't animals. Well, they are, but not in the sense that I'm talking about. not animal area 1. We want to animal area 1, not animal area 2. There we go. It's the reason why you don't use numbers for IDs. It's a bad system. If you use the wrong number and you've chosen a completely different person, it's a little bit harder to get names mixed up than numbers. But we'll restrict everyone to area 2, because that's all inside the zone. Yep, that looks fine. It does mean that no one can get these walls. The power's just been flipped, and I think it is now time to grab everyone, because I can see how close they are getting to our walls. So recruit and come down over here. Oh, that might have been too late. Let's get people over here, slow things down. That's a shame. And there's no power up there. What's going on? I thought I fixed up the power cable for that. Ooh, this isn't quite how I wanted. Let's get Fu to come run down here. Jaber, can you hide behind this one? You have got a sniper. You do. Why, you've got another sniper. Let's put you, say, over here. Spread people out, so at least if they're targeting one person, another person doesn't get hit. Sort of line of fire type of thing, and I'll let you fire one. Then we'll get you to move over here. As you have an AK, what's the range? Okay, so you only need to come in a little closer, so we'll place you probably there. You should be fine. Nope. Just one down, so you don't shoot Rain in the back. Rain can move back a shot. There we go. Fu, can you walk up to this corner and get a few shots from the side? You should be able to. You're in range and you're behind cover. So let's see. Oh, look at that. No issues at all. Unrecruit everyone. Remember to flick the power switch. Let's see, what's the power like? We've still got positive. We still have a net gain of power. There we go. My mouth was going a blip 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 at the moment. And so that side is dead, that side is dead. But this one is incapacitated, so in theory... Oh yes. Let's remove the left blade, and Fu, could you get on to doing that ASAP? Which... Play it for a second, and it's outside allowed area, of course it is. Okay, so unrestrict you two. The animals can stay in, what's that, home zone. So that's the 3 puppies. Oh, it's 3 puppies. And then the Megatheriums can go back out into their yard. Yep, that fixes the animals, and then the people we want to unrestrict as well. There we go. Now Fu, can you play for a second? Modify this either. This should be interesting. Speed things up as well, because the raid is officially over. Oh, Rain. I haven't, no wait, you're repairing sandbags, that is fine. How about just flick the switch? Nope, Tashi's onto that. Okay, let's see if we can get the blade. Who has a severe illness? Ed, what's going on? Unmet 50%. I don't have to tell you to grab the Luciferium, do I? It's unmet 50%, which means your consciousness is weakened. We'll let you go on for a little bit longer, and then we'll tell you to grab some more Luciferium. Okay. Interesting. Just out of curiosity, you're in a moderate amount of pain. I'm going to make the assumption that's because of you're in withdrawals right now. Oh, and Fu, excellent. You managed to get the actual arm. So let's grab the other side of the blade, and we should be all the better. Don't fail. You've got the skills not to fail. And... awesome, we have both blades, and now we'll add the modification to shut down, which you can do. Fu. Okay, Ed's gone berserk, so we definitely need to give him some Luciferium now. Does mean we're down to 2, which should last approximately 6 days. So where's Ed? You're over there, and Aristotle, the dog, not the human, is beating you down. Well, this should be interesting. You're not injured, so Ayers, could you be recruit? And I want you to melee, because I don't want to risk Edward dying. And Bertha, you can't fight. Who else is nearby? Mason, you could probably help, but you're a dog. Wild, Wise up there. No one's close. Actually, Jaber will be the next closest person, so I'm going to recruit you. I want you to just melee. See how this goes. Slow it down. Hopefully the dog doesn't go down, and hopefully Ed doesn't die. And, okay, Ed's down, but the dog did go down, so... need to click on the right person. Unrecruit. Unrecruit. And Aristotle. Not Aristotle, but... Ayers. There we go. I can't read the names. Ayers can rescue Ed, and then Jabir. So Ed has to be able to get on his feet before he can walk and take the Luciferium. Jabir is still... Nope, you are unrecruited, so can you rescue the dog? Yeah, do that first thing, please. And that Scyther is now officially dead. Awesome. Artificial brain shut down. Cool. Now you can haul the actual body. No, actually, no. Haul the Scyther blade. And we'll get someone else on board to working... to grabbing the other item. To grabbing the... Oh, sorry. Grabbing the Scyther. Yeah, sorry, I just had a bit of a mental blank, so... Okay, where was I? So, there we go. Nice simple attack, no issues whatsoever, and our defences are now becoming a lot thicker. Apart from, like, this one weak spot here, which is sort of embarrassing. So Ed is now risking death. So can someone patch him up? Foo. So Ed, why can't you walk? Is it... Your pain is extreme. You've got unmet, but you're in shock. Oh, darn it. Maybe I will lose Ed. Maybe I shouldn't have held off for so long. Ed is served by Ayers. Ayers is... Okay, no, you're not close enough. Where's Foo? Foo, your job now is to patch up Ed. And then Ayers unrecruit. There you go. That should hopefully speed things up. Just need to get Ed back on his feet. Where are you, Foo? Taking your time walking across the map, of course. Ed just has to get back on his feet. And I'll make sure he takes that medicine. I'll make sure he takes his drug. You know, Luciferium, really, we need to work out a withdrawal drug that we can give him, just so he doesn't keep taking it. I mean, I know it's not the case, and there's nothing you can do about it, but... Okay, Ed, you can walk. Excellent. You're severe, but time to take some more Luciferium. Because you have an unmet need of 50, at 50%, so let's double check what his health is like when he takes it. So 50, he takes it, and then he... Oh, he doesn't have a need anymore, so... You weren't recruited, were you? You must have been, huh. Oh, there you go. So we only have 2 Luciferium left, and he's now meditating while high on drugs. I guess that would be some experience. Next time do it under the stars while watching the fire. Then that will be sort of quite something. Anyhow, I think getting more power is the other thing we can work on. We do have the components for at least another solar panel, which we should be able to fit down here. So, as I said, I will be placing that down. So that is, where is it? Power, solar generator, and I guess we can put it, let's say we can place it right up to the edge of the forest, which is around here. Let's pause it, place one there, and here, what's that? It's 2 gap. Well, how about this if we shift it by 1? Let's cancel that job. Build a copy, so space it by 1. Cancel, build copy. There we go. So it's 2 extra solar panels, which of course we need to wire up, so I'll do that now, and there. Awesome. Also just going to do a cable here for redundancy's sake. Don't think we really need that redundancy because it's all so close. But that should work out fine. I'm very sure it will. And then the other thing is batteries. So this was how many components? 3, so we have 6. So this is with 2 components, and the batteries require 2 components. So we can put 1 more battery down. 1 more? Well, we can put our second battery down. This isn't... Well, at least we're dealing with the attacks a lot better, but our power situation could be improved. Because taking a look at our... Is it world? No, not world. Factions, history, yeah. That was when we had our mega attack. We're way past that now, and what's these dots? Aha, raids. I don't think that was in Alpha 14. This must be an Alpha 15 feature. That's kind of interesting to see. But no, these raids aren't stopping our wealth, or our accretion of wealth. Accretion, is that the right word? I don't know. But I think you get the idea, and that's the big thing at the moment. What else can we do? Well, got people doing walls. I'll just let them get things done right now. And zit. Oh, well, I was afraid of this. We're about to happen. Right there. Who's the closest? We need to put out this fire ASAP. Bertha. Okay, Tashi. Jabir. No. Jabir should be going to that one. Tashi, I love your your desire to put out a fire when you're not the closest, and your bear's getting onto it. Awesome. Cool. Hate to lose the cloth. It did take a little bit of damage, which is unfortunate, but power cable is next. That's just one power cable. That's not too bad. So if someone can get around to doing it, and we do have the steel for it, and we've got enough gold. I'm thinking cargo pods. Okay, that's cool. I was just about to say I was thinking about calling in a trading caravan. Probably not a bulk goods, because that's what we seem to be getting a lot of lately. So Jabir, let's call it, I guess, Villagers of the Hill, because they are the only ones who aren't tribals or pirates. Let's see. Wary, you've got 8 skill. Yep. 600 silver near trade beacons. Okay. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah. So the silver up here wasn't quite done yet. Oh, that's fine. Someone will get around to patching the one cable in a second. You know, in a second, guys. Do I need to remind you guys just to build the one power cable? Thank you. Now we got power. Now we'll try this again, but I will double check people's social skills. So maybe Jabir, isn't the right person to be doing our social right now. 6-8 with passion. Oh, well, never mind. It looks like Jabir was the right person still. Jabir, time to chat to villagers on the hill. Villagers at the hill, sorry. Let's see, we trust a trading caravan, which is 600. Doesn't leave us a lot. I guess we can sell some of our products, and if we were to take one, it would be I guess it would be exotic goods trader. I think they're the person who's most likely to have Luciferium around the place. But we also wouldn't have the money. No, well, actually, for the time being, we'll hold off from it. I think we can maybe finalise. Oh, we actually have a statue somewhere. Because that has 3,000 work. Here we are. We have a statue. Huzzah! So what is this statue about? A person-sized piece of material sculpted in an artistic form. The carving represents a dancer surrounded by acrobats. The whole image is depicted by a careful arrangement of hundreds of tiny partridges, while the work is shaded by hues of grey and blue. Oh, it says nothing about our history. I do kind of wonder as well, when I transitioned the world, that we lost the history or something didn't quite transition properly. Anyhow, maybe some of the next set of work or next set of art will be, what's the word for it? Actually tell our history. There we are. It's not a word, but it's a sentence. Next bit of research. Well, I'm thinking in terms of research now that we... What, medicine production possibly? Neuromine. Okay, and cloth. Well, we do have a lot of that, and it does mean that we could get our own... Well, I'm assuming that's proper medicine and not just herbal medicine. Yeah, I think that's what... Oh, well, let's trade off with the actual moisture pump. I'll go with the... Oh, I'm going to go with the moisture pump. I think that's going to be the better thing for us. With the moisture pump, we can at least fix this one possible danger or one possible issue. In theory, we could actually expand all the way out to the outside. Expand our walls a little further. Could be something, but what's that? Sandstone 50. Looks like we didn't actually have enough to deal with this entire area. Maybe if I just grab a few of these chunks to be hauled, tell these chunks to be hauled in, like so. And maybe they'll try and work with these blocks. Maybe we don't actually even have any blocks in our... Oh, don't want to do that. In our storage area. I'll double check that now. And yeah, we actually don't have the blocks for it. So I kind of wonder where they were getting it from in the first place. Maybe there was just a couple of blocks here and there. Anyhow, it's not the end of the world and we can manage it. What's that? 2 units of flake. So what is flake? Flake is a flaky substance which can be smoked to induce short but powerful euphoric state. While cheap to produce, it is exceptionally addictive. Market value is 15 per unit. We never get market value. Okay, well that's useful to know. And how's the flake going? Oh, sorry, Luciferium. We've got 2 left. Okay, so hopefully no one should be taking the Luciferium. They should only be taking the weed. Or quote-unquote the smoked leaf, sorry. Let's be PC here in our RimWorld. Doesn't matter. Maybe a bit of meat can get us some fine meals. So we'll hunt that boar. What else can we hunt? Well, we can hunt the cassowary. I might just scroll out. Pause and double click. 5 cassowary. I don't know where all of them are, but we'll get them hunted. Because they have never seemed to attack us, so should be fine there. Okay, now we do have the multi-analyzer to work with as well. So here it is. Multi-analyzer. 50 plus steel and 20 gold. I was right. It does need components that we don't have, but it is a 2x2, so it does fit in the space. So I will place it down. It does cost 100 steel. We have 400 steel. It's fine. But I will need to build a disassembly table to get us, well, assuming these guys, when we disassemble them, give us plus steel. It's a bit hard to see, but I'm very sure they do from memory. It's been a while since I have got this far before, so excuse me if I'm making any mistakes. Butchers, sculptures, where am I looking? Electric tailoring, no, machinery. 5 components, well done. Well, I will place it down, and it looks like we might have to call in some traders anyhow. Do I want to optimize space, or do I want to just chuck it sort of here-ish? Yeah, that doesn't look right. Oh, can't balance things. No. Well, how about if I move, let's reinstall, say, 1 block down. Wait a second, reinstall 2 blocks down, there we go. Because if I want to build the table, I will need a space to walk around it. Like so. Oh, someone needs to actually do the reinstalling first. Someone gonna do that, please? Pretty please? Like now? Okay, no, okay. Foo, just do it. Foo? Foo, no? Huh. Work on the chess table, thank you. It took a little bit longer than it should have. But we'll get the table in, so someone just needs to get around to building it. Which isn't too much, and dining chair, flip it around, there we go. Second dining chair. Now, this is a very heavily walked area, so what I'm going to do, I've been wanting to do this for a while, wait a second. I say that, but auto doors require components. We have 2 components. I'd rather save it up for the machining table. Oh damn, that's a shame. Well, maybe in the next episode we can get around to getting these components. After we do all these beavers, I guess I can just flag all of them, and then yeah, they'll should be marked to be hunted. This should be interesting. Yes, I'm just sort of thinking, because this area is not enough. It's not big enough to hold all the rotten corpses. Well, I will work that out in next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a very easy episode. Even with the mechanoids, I'm glad they just walked around. It seems our defences can at least save us from those guys, maybe not pirates. But we'll see what happens in the next episode with the beavers. So, if you have anything to say, feel free to leave a comment below. If you've enjoyed this episode, the like button is there for the taking. It definitely helps support the channel and allows me to grow it bigger. And as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.